So we are coming to you today just because I feel that it's so essential to know what it is that we can offer at Thrive as a lender that not only does regular loans that everybody else does, but what we particularly specialize in is one-time closed construction loans and two-time closed construction loans, and we also specialize in renovation lending. I have always had a renovation lending background since I started in the business because that was one of the first loans that I ever did, and it was the first of many loans that I did throughout my career as a renovation specialist. So I did that for quite a while in my career, and then I ventured on to doing other products, and so now I'm like a full-fledged one-stop shop 7-Eleven mortgage loan officer. I have all these tools, and I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to construction and renovation lending. So I'll just give you a quick synopsis of how they work because I get a lot of messages from people and texts, and they want to see, hey, Angela, I own some land. What can I do with it? What can I do with this piece of land that I've owned for 10 years and never built on, right? And so if you own a land free and clear, we would handle it if you want to do a construction loan to build a home to live in. We would handle it as a refinance, and we would use the equity in your property to roll in, closing costs and taxes and insurance and all of that. And then we would also combine the construction costs completely into one loan. Now, your loan, depending on if you do a one-time close or a two-time close, your loan could be either a conventional loan, an FHA loan, or a VA loan. Follows all the same guidelines as VA conventional and FHA loans, same down payment requirements, same LTVs, loan to value on refinances. And so we have those products available for construction lending. And if you want to buy and build a house on a lot, you can obtain a contract to purchase a piece of land or a lot, and then we would handle the rest of the loan, and it would be handled just like a purchase. So same down payment requirements for all the other loan product types.
So why would you say, what would be the main relevance to what's happening in today's market? Well, in particular with renovation, actually.
Well, I believe that renovation is going to be a sought-out program the rest of the year coming soon because renovation loans allow you to buy a house in the condition it's in and then roll in the cost to renovate it all into one loan. Why is that important today? That's important today because we have a housing shortage. So a lot of people aren't buying their dream homes or the home that fits their needs because there aren't very many to go and put an offer on, or they're getting beat out by other people putting offers on properties. So if you find a house and it's not quite perfect or doesn't have that extra bedroom or doesn't have the square footage that you need, consider a renovation loan because you can buy that house, you can roll in the cost to renovate it, and you can make it to your liking. And you can buy it with as little as a 3.5% down payment. So again, renovation lending, buy a home, make it pretty, make it to your liking, 3.5% down payment. That is the FHA 203K to be technical. And then there's a home style renovation loan for the conventional mortgage. So there's lots of options like that available, and we just happen to know how to do those. And those are the loans that I might be crazy. I love doing them. It gives me some type of thrill to be able to do a much challenging loan, such as a construction loan or a renovation loan. It gets my juices flowing in my head, and I love putting things together, and I love handling files like that and loans like that. So,
what would you say is one crucial component of these loans? You probably know where I'm going with this. What is the one thing when doing a renovation loan that you need to make sure you've got a good one of?
Well, let's think about that. Who's going to be in your house every single day after the loan is closed doing renovation on your property? The contractor and the builder is going to be building a home for you. So you want to make sure that you find a contractor or a builder that is reputable, that has at least 5 years experience, that can handle a project such as the size that you're doing, and that has good references. If you get any pushback from a contractor or a builder who does not want to supply you with that information, don't work with them. Move on. There's so many contractors and builders who are willing to do that, because the good ones don't care if you call their references. They want you to call their references because they want you to know how good they are. The bad ones are scared of you to call their references. So let go of those bad ones and go with the good ones, and look for those red flags when you're selecting a contractor or a builder.
That's good advice. We've certainly seen a fair share of both. You know, the contractors that are out in the field, I mean, I get it. The contractors, they build houses, they create things with their hands. But on the same token, they should not be scared of a computer and doing invoices and the bids and all that. So, you know, helps to have a contractor that is not unfamiliar with that, or at least have somebody in the office that can get a bid put together properly and itemized materials,
Exactly.
labor, etc.
Exactly. And we can't force you to use a builder. We can recommend a contractor or a builder through our referral sources, or just through, you know, past experience. You know, it's up to you on who you choose as a contractor, as a builder. But if we can't improve them, that loan stops right then and there. And sometimes you've had customers that are set forth on choosing a builder or contractor who doesn't meet that criteria, who doesn't have the information that we need to validate them as a contractor. Those are the times that I think it needs to be just laid out exactly what we require as a lender to be able to approve your contractor. And if you know your contractor is not going to meet those things, stop right there. Don't waste any time. I've been guilty of trying to work with a contractor or builder with low credit scores or not any references, or have just given me some issues on that, and it's always bitten me in the butt with the client at the end. So instead of us trying to please our clients, we need to just be realistic and let everybody know this is what the 4 criteria that we're looking for. And if your contractor can't meet it, then we're not going to be able to continue with the loan. And it's just to help you guys out and to protect you as well.
Would you like to let our audience know what happens if they insist on using a contractor who is not a good fit? What happens to that renovation money?
That renovation money, well, for one, we don't close, but if we do close, and that there's a time frame in which you would have to use the renovation funds that we have in the escrow account. So if you don't use it by that time period, those renovation funds just get applied back to your principal balance, and no renovations, are performed. So need to be very particular about who you want in your house every day, who you're going to have this relationship with, and who you're working with as a contractor or a builder.
So you end up with the renovation loan on a property that doesn't get renovated, and the funds go away, and there you are without that bathroom and bedroom that you need. So not a good thing to do.
Yes.
Well, that pretty much sums it up on the reno. Great job. So
thank you. So until next time, keep on thriving
with Angela and Ivan.
Bye.